What determines the color of a chicken eggshell? From the sex of the future chick. Depends on the duration of incubation. Determined by their breed. Depending on the time of year. According to Michigan State University Extension, egg color is determined by the genetics of the hens. The breed of the hen will indicate what color eggs she will produce. For example, Leghorn chickens lay white eggs, while Orpingtons lay brown eggs, and Americana produce blue eggs. An interesting tip is to look at the chicken's earlobes. Typically those with white earlobes produce white eggs. At the back of the figure of one of the known constellations is the star Denebola. In its brightness among the stars of this constellation, it is second only to Regulus. What does its name mean in Arabic? The lion's head. Back of the lion. The forehead. The tail of the lion. Denebola is a relatively young star with an age estimated at less than 400 million years. It is roughly 75% more massive than the Sun, and about 15 times brighter. How many Academy Award nominations did the outstanding actor and director Charlie Chaplin win? 3, 5, 1, 6. Charlie won 3 Academy Awards, 2 honorary and 1 competitive. At the first Academy Awards presentation ceremony in 1929, he was given a special award was for versatility and genius in writing, acting, directing and producing his 1928 film, The Circus. What is the name of the reigning Queen of the Netherlands for the current year 2022? Elizabeth II. Beatrix. Margaret II. Mary. Holland is a fairly young monarchy. Princess Beatrix was the reigning monarch for over 30 years. In 2013 her eldest son, Willem Alexander, succeeded to the throne. The monarch has limited power. The king has immunity, but the real power lies with the ministers. The monarch is neutral and does not make pronouncements about political topics. What does an ordinary incandescent light bulb waste more energy on? For light. Heating. About equally for light and for heat. When switching on and off. The problem with incandescent light bulbs is that the heat wastes a lot of electricity. Heat is not light, and the purpose of the light bulb is light, so all of the energy spent creating heat is a waste. Incandescent bulbs are therefore very inefficient. They produce perhaps 15 lumens per watt of input power. The country of 1,000 lakes is Philippines, Norway, Finland, Denmark. Finland is called the land of 1,000 lakes, but at last count, there were 187,888 of them, more lakes in relation to a country's size than any other. Indeed, with a population of about 5 million, Finland has 1 lake for every 26 people. The Italians have the shortest alphabet in Europe. How many letters are there in it? 20. 23. 25. 21. In Italian, the base alphabet consists of 21 letters, 5 vowels, and 16 consonants. Compared to other European languages, it is considered the shortest. This conflict between the United States and Great Britain was so significant, it derived its name from the year it began. Can you finish the War of 1815, 1812, 1840, 1825. The War of 1812 began of course in 1812, but it didn't conclude for 3 years, in 1815. The conflict was between the United States and Great Britain, over things like trade restrictions and land acquisition. Greenland is famous for its one of the healthiest climates in the world. Glaciers. Loud holiday. Fresh sea delicacies. Glaciers form when snow stays in place year-round and eventually compresses into ice. This usually takes upwards of 100 years. Most of our planet's glaciers can be found in Greenland, Antarctica, and Canada, but they also extend far from the poles too, as long as the elevation is high enough. For example, there are African glaciers on Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Kenya and the Rwenzori Mountains. Can you name this movie? This is a classic of the 50s. Splendor in the Grass. On the Waterfront. The Godfather. Baby Doll. Starring Marlon Brando, and directed by Elia Kazan, this hit movie won a grand total of 8 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, for Brando, and Best Supporting Actress, for Eva Marie Saint. If it was interesting, please like this video. Thank you for your attention.